hope you're all doing well. So today I wanted to do a video on some 90s things that I had when I was growing up that I've either saved or I've hunted down online to give to my daughter. When I was pregnant, I always knew that there was a few things that I wanted to hand down to her, especially after I found out that she was a girl. I just feel like, especially now for children in a world that's a bit obsessed with technology and everything being online and streaming services, I wanted sort of things that were a bit nostalgic and like have it for her to have physical items rather than like an iPad or something like that. Don't get me wrong, she does have a bit of screen time, but we like all the old classic shows. Like she'll watch the old Postman Pats or Pingu. What else does she watch? Or Old Bear. So yeah, I'm just going to go through a few of the things. We have quite a variety. So to start off with, if you were born in the 90s, hopefully you remember some of these things as well. So the first one is the Country Companions. I believe this was originally sold in Boots. They had, from what I can remember, they had a hedgehog and they had a rabbit. I had a hedgehog when I was growing up and it was my favourite thing ever, and I actually ended up leaving it on a bus when we went on holiday in Spain, and I was absolutely heartbroken. I don't think I ever got over it. So I found this on eBay and it was in such good condition, so I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get it for her. So this is now Henry the Hedgehog, as we so kindly call him. And yeah, I just love how bright and colourful he is. I think that's another thing that I find having a child now, is everything's all neutral and things. So I wanted to bring lots of colour into her life. So yeah, this is Henry. Then next up we have, so I obviously grew up with videos and I really hate that everything's on streaming services now. Obviously it's great for us as adults, but I feel like for children I wanted her to have like a physical thing that she could pick. So I hunted down an old VHS player on eBay. I think it was only about £30, all in like really good condition. And then down the road from me there was a lady actually giving these away for free, and this is just a few of what we've got, but they were all like the old classic Disney ones. So we've got Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, Cinderella. I think we got all of the Disney princesses, and it's just nice because she can actually physically pick a video and she knows all the characters now as well. I think rather than just giving her the remote and she picking something on a streaming service, and also I think they're not as high intensity as what things are nowadays. So we're a big fan of like the old classics. She loves Cinderella because she's a big fan of animals, so she loves the mice and things in it. So yeah, that was always something that I wanted to make sure that we had, was a video player. And also it's nice because, I mean, if you grew up the 90s, I think parents always filmed things on like video cameras, so we've been watching all the old videos from my childhood as well, which is really, really nice to watch. Then next up, it feels like a bit of a theme. So this was actually my book when I was a child, and I mean, I'm surprised it's actually in such good condition still. But my daughter absolutely loves books. But the good thing about this book is it's got buttons. So as you read the story, you pick, obviously it tells you what buttons to press, and they make loads of different sounds. I mean, there probably is something like this nowadays which you can buy, but I just love that it was mine, and that she is now able to enjoy it. And as I said, she absolutely loves Cinderella. It's her favourite. And I think it's just nice because it's interactive, but she's still able to read at the same time, which is really lovely. Then we have another book as well. This is just Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day. We didn't actually, we got the second hand. So she loves books, as I've said, and I think the secondhand book market for children is amazing. Like, we regularly shop on World of Books, so I've been able to get a lot of secondhand books for her from there, which have been really good price and in really good condition, because I feel like she doesn't, especially at this age, she doesn't always need brand new books. And also a good thing is that they will buy them back, any that you no longer want, as long as they're obviously in a somewhat good condition. I also have the old Bear books, which I had growing up, which she has as well. Then last but not least is my favourite thing. So I had this growing up, and as soon as I found out I was having a daughter, I was straight on eBay and I was like, I need to find this item. And if you were into Polly Pockets when you were growing up in the 90s, I'm sure you will know what this is. So this is the Cinderella castle. I believe there was 2 types, but this is the one that I had, and I found this on eBay and I just had to get it. The only thing it's not come with is it's come with a different carriage. So the one that it originally comes with is actually see-through. So I'm still on the hunt to get that. But yeah, this was, I think it was at about £50, which I know is a lot, but this is vintage and it's in such good condition. But I'm going to open it up so you can see. And I didn't actually realise this until I was playing with it with my daughter, is this actually comes down and there's a little cake in there. But it does actually work. It does need new batteries though, because we've been using it quite a lot. But it also came with, I think it's got all of the pieces. So we've got the fairy godmother, we've got the wicked stepmother, we've got Drizella, one of the stepsisters, Anastasia, I think that's right, Anastasia and Drizella. Then we've got Cinderella in her sort of scruffy maid's uniform. Then we've got her in her ball gown. We've got her in her wedding dress. And then we've got the prince. So I believe that's all of the characters. So I was so fortunate to find this, because there's a lot on eBay that are broken and they're just used for parts. But yeah, this is definitely my favourite thing that we've got for her. So that's my little roundup of everything that we have from the 90s that I'm passing on to my daughter. Hopefully this was enjoyable, and if you are from the 90s, it brought some memories back for you. But I really hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.